I am back down in the studio where I have not been in quite a while, I have to admit. But it was time to do some work, do some recording, work on some musical projects that I had been planning on doing. But before I could do anything, I had to clean it because it was cobwebby. I can't stand cobwebs. In fact, I'm going to interject a little story about cobwebs right now because it just happened. There was a little tiny spider that had a web in the corner of my bathroom window. And when I saw it, there was a live bee caught in the web, and the spider was crawling over to it. And the bee was like, don't mind my Band-Aid. I rasped my finger. The bee was about that big. The spider was almost so small I couldn't see it. But you knew the bee was not going to win, and I couldn't bear it. Yes, I know the spider has to eat, but it's in my house where I don't want it to be. And knowing the fate of the spider, it's kind of like the movie Alien. I can't stand the thought of something being kind of alive and wrapped up. Anyway, I pulled the bee off the web, took it outside, pulled all the little bits of web off of its wings or legs, wherever it looked like it was caught without getting stung, and then I let it go. I know, it's ridiculous. It's life. I'm interfering. But as I always say, I could never be a wildlife photographer because I would be interfering all the time. And I don't know if you're like me, but before I start a project, I have to clean up the space that I'm going to be working in. Otherwise, I can't do it. So I did that. Some might say, well, you're just procrastinating. Get to work. But no, my brain needs that. I needed to clean up the space so it felt nice, and then I could begin. This vlog, well, what can I say about it? I have no idea what it's about. I just had some clips that I was collecting. I started to make another vlog. Realized there's not really any through line beyond the fact that it's just all a little bit crazy. So I hope you enjoy it. Not the day I was hoping for. I was just about to go riding and then this happened. Never fails. Yesterday it was gorgeous and I didn't ride. Today I wanted to ride and it's raining. So now I guess I have to work on my real job. Won't quit raining. So I'm gonna go and do one of my least favorite chores. I know you've heard me say this in the past. I hate grocery shopping. But because it's raining, I'm gonna go and grocery shop. I am off to the dreaded grocery store. I'm trying to cheer myself up, 'cause this day is not going like I planned. Are you like me and you tend to cook the same things over and over and over? Actually, I could be a pretty good cook, I think. But the problem is I just don't like it enough. Sorry, Dad. Dad was a professional chef. My brother loves to cook, my sister loves to cook, I think, and my mom is a good cook. I think she's tired of cooking now, but she, I think, enjoyed cooking for the most part. I just don't. There's too many other things I'd rather be doing. Oh, it ain't no beautiful morning, it ain't no beautiful day. I gotta be in my bonnet, 'cause it just didn't go my way. I'm going crazy. What's irritating me is that I know I have to leave in the day after tomorrow. I have to fly to Chicago to do the concert in Skokie the next day. And I'm so used to not having to go anywhere and get on airplanes, and I'm not liking it. I ain't liking it, not one bit. Not one bit. I'll be fine once I get there. I'll have a good time while I'm on the stage, and I will have a great time visiting that my friends are coming, but everything else about it sucks. Right now, I don't want to go. And I'm like this before every single show, just so you know. Oh, and it's worse now. I'm gonna go by foot today, doo-da, doo-da. I'm gonna go by foot today because there's nothing in my house. There's nothing to eat in my house. I'm gonna go by foot today. Oh, I think everyone else had the same idea. Yes, Linda is losing her mind today. But I'm at the grocery store, my favorite place. Gotta get me one of those electric cars. This is traffic light. Whoa, are you alright? I'm not ready for fall. I hate shopping even more these days because they rearranged the entire store and I don't know where anything is anymore. Okay, I'm back in my car. I'm telling you, what is it with some of the young people today? I'm gonna sound like a crotchety old lady, but
Yes, you do.
because I guess this is just gonna be a video of weird, silly clips and rants. I don't know. I got all my stuff. I go through. There's a young man who is doing the bagging in my checkout line. He could have been anywhere from 17 to 25 for all I could tell. Of course, we're all wearing masks. If he moved any slower, he'd be picking moss off of his feet. I've never in my life seen such a sloth. I couldn't even help it. I got to the end. By the time I got a lot of stuff. I loaded up. I'm still at the other end loading up my things onto the thing. That would be groceries and the belt. And she's checking me out. He's been down there forever. He hasn't even filled half a bag yet. And by the time I get there, then I'm just shoving stuff in the bags, and he's still working on the first bag. And I finally said to him, "What are you deliberating over?" Because he was just standing there staring down at the groceries. Sorry for that thunderous noise. It's obviously the sound of my frustration. I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't say it in a mean way. Sure you didn't. You scared the crap out of that kid. I said it kind of half laughing, and he was like, "Oh." What are you saving your energy for? Video games? I bet those video game fingers work really fast. I don't like lazy. That's one thing I do not like. That is a trait in people I do not like. Alright, I'm going home now. I don't know what I bought. Hopefully I bought something in there for Jake to eat while I'm away. I'm trying this stuff out. It says, have naked popcorn. It's missing a few things. And flavor. Flavor would be one of them. I think you just lost your chance at a naked popcorn sponsorship. Okay, so now that I'm home and I've eaten half the bag, it kind of grows on you. So, I'm trying to say, you really got to eat like a normal person, one piece at a time. So I'm really working on that. Well, this weather's made it sort of a turkey of a day. Actually, I don't know why the turkey gets such a bad rap. They're really just a plainer dressed version of a peacock. Speaking of turkeys, I've had quite a few in my yard. Well, I'm complaining about this rainy day, but it's certainly nothing like those 2 hurricanes we had and all the water it dumped on us. Remember those turkeys? Well, do you ever wonder what a turkey does to dry out? First there were 4. Then 5. Then there were 7. And then 8. 9. And 10.
Just goofing off. How many other ways can I use this? Always wanted to be a horse. Mad horse. Pig. Cow. Goat. Elf.
Okay, I'm done. Hello everyone. I am sitting waiting to get a boob squish. Or what others may call a mammogram. I don't know if you've been like me, but I had put off all of my health screenings and other things like dentistry all through lockdown and COVID. Just didn't want to go anywhere near those places. But now I am systematically taking care of all of that, and this is my last one. So this is my public service announcement. If you've been like me and you've been putting it off, get out there and get it done, because you know that old cliche, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And I have friends now struggling through illness because of, that's just life. So get out there and get it done, because it's great peace of mind. So now I have to go get my boob squish. Okay, let's revive that. Linda, the word is revise, not revive. Okay, let's revive that from boob squish to boob squash. Did you put your head in the machine? Okay, but the good news, it's quick and it can save your life. So get it done. Poor little Breeze, you took a tumble over the bridge. Was the bridge slippery? From all the rain? Seems okay though. You seem okay. These 2 are already starting to turn into the woolly mammoths they become in the winter. What are you doing, Maxie? Is that good, Eddie? Huh? Is that good? All that grass. I don't know what he does. He cleans his teeth. Are you brushing your teeth? It's a beautiful morning, but I'm grumpy. I've got so much construction going on around me. Next door, it's been going on for 2 years. And now they started on the other side of me. And the construction company started banging away at 7 o'clock. Which I don't think is legal. I'm gonna find out. And if they do it again tomorrow morning, yeah. And now you're thinking, aren't you up by then? Well, some days I'm up really, really early, and some days I'm up really late, depending on what's been going on. If I have gigs that I'm driving to, I get home late. And if I have a great show that I'm binge watching, I stay up all night. It's not how you want to wake up to the sound of a skill saw and a big piece of plywood being thrown from the truck to a pile of plywood. It's very loud. What do you do when faced with the prospect of pounding and hammering and breaking rock is going on all around you. I could make some noise of my own. I'm trying to think of what's the loudest thing I have. Actually, I have the perfect way to temporarily get away from all the noise. All right, I think I'm recording. Hot and covered in hair. You ready to go for a ride? I'll give Eddie a partial clip. Because he was gonna be way too hot. Aren't you? Aren't you, boy? Yeah, good boy. Before I could ride him, I had to clip him. At least partial clip. Because he was sweating before I even put the saddle on him. It's so warm out. Feel better now? It's so hot. Alright, Eddie, let's go mess up the ring. Can't you? Good. Oh, Eddie. What are you spooking at that for, you silly goose?
He spooked at a stick.
There's a white plastic bag in my neighbor's yard and it might as well be Jaws. My horses are freaking out. Every time the wind just ruffles it a little bit. Two tiny little elf prints. Just to show you how tiny they are. There's my cup. I don't know, are you like me? I started yesterday morning fully intent on doing a project that needed getting done. I went out there, started, I needed a tool. The process of getting the tool that I needed, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing, and I started on another project. And within minutes, I forgot what I was doing, and I went to a third project, and that's the one I stayed on all day long. Are you like that too, where you don't intend to do something, you just sort of see this project that's sitting there, and you kind of mean to just do one or two little things, and then you get into the zone, and you, next thing you know, 5 hours have gone by? It's me. My muscles are sore. I bent over and picked things up for about 5 hours. And I bent over and picked things up probably 5 billion times. I had blisters all over my hands because I wasn't wearing gloves. Probably if I'd gotten a pair of gloves, I would have forgot what I was doing and I wouldn't have gone back and finished it. I started out doing a project that I needed to get done yesterday in the morning. I went to get a tool that I needed for it and got distracted by a different project. And then within minutes, I forgot what I was doing and I started on a whole nother one. I'm losing it. It's all this noise around me. Off to the feed store to buy food for my horses. We'll eat a lot. I worry about these chickens right by the road. I wouldn't want to ride a bike on these roads. We hate bikers around here. Yeah. That's some classy band-aid you got there, Linda. Yeah. Yes, let's talk about bikers. Why do they think they own the road? I mean, look at this. There are no shoulders here. I want to ride on this road where there are no shoulders at all. A few bikers have been killed around here. It wasn't me, I swear. Yeah, bikers. They make me mad. I'm sorry if you're a biker. I think riding bikes is great. Just not on my road. Because they don't get out of the way. They think they own the road. Of course, every single biker is a professional. You can tell by the professional biking outfits they wear, right? So pretty much every single person you see on a bike is part of a professional biking team. They just look like they are. I'm ranting, I don't know. Just realized I need cash, so I'm at the bank. It's amazing how fast you go through cash when you have a kid living at home. Thank you. Every other time when I go through that thing, I scrape my tires. It's too narrow. Alright, what else can I complain about? Yeah. Some of that going on in this video. For sure. Doing a little bit of crazy driving right now. Oh shoot, I just realized I went the wrong way. I went the long way. The long way is the long way. Oh well. This is pretty. Well, I did warn you it was going to be a little bit of a weird vlog. How's it going over the bridge?